Hi! This month's theme on WeReadBooks is Halloween costumes while we do book reviews. I don't have any really crazy Halloween costumes, and I've dressed up as Harry Potter so many times it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna be Hermione because I have her wand, authentic, I know, and I have her time turner, and I have brown hair, so yep. Nearly headless. How can you be nearly headless? I'm gonna say this once before it actually becomes true, but fallen angels are the new vampires, and trust me, that's gonna happen sometime soon. Becca Fitzpatrick's sequel to Hush Hush called Crescendo comes out on Tuesday. As you might remember, I really liked Hush Hush. It was dark and funny and very cool, and there was a lot more death and fear of dying in it than there was this whole love thing, which I thought was kind of cool for once for a young adult novel. Becca Fitzpatrick's book, she doesn't really hold anything back. There's some swearing, there's some dark stuff, there's lots of killing, and it's pretty badass. Obviously, she left us with a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end of Hush Hush, leaving room for a sequel called Crescendo. In Hush Hush, we meet Nora Gray, who's a pretty good main character in Hush Hush. She's a little, some of her choices I don't really understand, but I still thought it was pretty good, and I loved the guy in it, Patch, who is a fallen angel who's looking to become human. At the end of Hush Hush, instead of becoming human, Patch gets his wings back and he's a guardian angel, which is kind of a bummer for him because that's all he's ever wanted, to be human. But in order to become human, he would have had to kill Nora, and he decided that he would rather save her than kill her, so he becomes her guardian angel. Enter the second book in the series, called Crescendo, coming out Tuesday. If you liked Hush Hush, you'll be happy to know that some bookstores are already putting Crescendo on their shelves, my work being one of them. So last night after work, I picked up Crescendo, and from 8:30 to 1:30 in the morning, I finished this entire book because I couldn't put it down because it was fantastic. If you recall, I did say that Torment, the sequel to Fallen, lacked something, and everything it lacked was in this book. Gonna have to say, Fallen fans, that I definitely like Hush Hush better, and this book was incredible, and the series is awesome. I loved the portrayal of fallen angels better, and I loved the darkness, and I loved Patch, and I liked Nora, and more importantly, Nora's best friend in the book, V, makes a huge appearance in Crescendo when she only did a little bit of a performance in Hush Hush, and she's like the best character ever. She brings some realistic comedic points to the book when it's all just a very supernatural blur, and so it kind of brings you back to reality, and it's cool. I liked the setting better. It takes place in Maine, and I've always had a thing for Maine. Foggy lighthouses, cold trees. I liked the setting, I liked the characters, I loved the plot. Everything was perfect about this book. I was a little afraid in the first few chapters that it was just going to be like this lovey-dovey thing, you know, you have Nora and Patch, and then Nora's life is saved, and Patch is a guardian angel, and I was like, if this is just a book of them being together, I'm done, because Nora seemed like a better person than that, to just be like, oh, love. There was too much that she didn't know about the world, and there was too much that Patch was keeping her behind bars about, and she deserved to get angry about it, and she did. And they spent most of the book broken up, which I kind of liked, actually. Not that I don't support them being together, I just thought it was realistic, and it made sense. And, of course, you know, they're longing for each other the entire time, so you get that, and that was pretty cool. In this book, Patch is hanging out with Nora's arch enemy Macy, and so we're kind of wondering what's going on there. And Nora has a friend, Scott, from her childhood that's back in town, and he has sort of a dark secret that she's trying to figure out. Nora's obviously in danger, otherwise they wouldn't assign her a guardian angel, so something's after her, and we need to find out what it is, and we do, and it's kind of exciting. We find out a lot more about Nora's bloodline and her past, and wow, really cool. Definitely a lot of mystery, totally dark, and very realistic. I liked that there was a realistic element to the supernatural world, because even if you're writing a fantasy or a supernatural book, there does need to be an element of, yes, this could actually happen in real life. Anyway, you should go read Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, and then pick up the sequel, Crescendo, because it's awesome, and I enjoyed reading it, and I think you will too, if you like this sort of thing. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye!